did. All right, here we go. Coming to you live from Exposing Reality Radio station somewhere out here in the middle of nowhere. This is the Landon and Dillan Show. That's the post.
You hit the post.
That's a post.
Oh, it's good. You hit the post.
I kind of fucked up what I was going to say in the middle there, in the beginning there.
Yeah, but you hit the post. That's what's most important is that you hit the
all
post.
That matters. We hit the freaking post. What's going on, everybody? My name's Landon.
I'm Dillan.
And this is the Landon and Dillan Show.
Well, that was so
We're
funny.
celebrating today.
What are we celebrating? Tell the fans what we're celebrating.
So for everybody, just so you know, I want you all right now to take a second out of your day and go wish Jerry Emery a happy 86th birthday. He is 86 years old today. He's alive and kicking. We didn't know that was going to happen last year, but he's killing it. Hey, I'm gonna mute myself for a second. My little one's calling me.
Yes, sir. So, yes, it is Jerry's birthday. We're glad that he is still with us. You know, Jerry is one of the cooler guys that I've been able to sort of meet on this journey. You know, doing different paranormal shows, of course, talking with Landon for all this time. I've been given the opportunity to have Jerry sort of interview me in a weird way, and I've also interviewed Jerry. So happy birthday, buddy. We hope you're doing well. We hope you have a lovely day on this day. And this cigar is for you. This drink is for you. Landon's cigar, Landon's drink. It's all for you, partner.
It's all for you, bud. I doubt he's in here. He hasn't responded to me all day. So I'm going to see if I can't get him on here in a little bit. But I got me a nice little rum and coke I'm going to pour up here.
You should just out of the blue, like they would do to me. You should just send Rick, Eddie. You should send them all links.
You want me to?
Just dry, yeah. Do it dry. See who we can get.
No context.
No context. Get Eddie. Send Eddie and send Rick. I don't know if Landon froze or not. It's important to note, everyone, there are bad storms in both of our necks of the woods. Landon being in Georgia, me being in Pennsylvania. There is bad storms everywhere. Hopefully Landon gets his issues figured out. I hope the issue isn't me. I don't know if he knows he's... Okay, he just messaged me. So Landon has just lost power, which if Landon lost power, I don't know how we're ruling, to be honest with you. But I think it says we're live. So this is something unprecedented. So, okay. Wow, isn't that funny? You know, I haven't done a solo show in a long time. Welcome to the Dillan Show, I guess. It's back on. I just have to wait for my internet to start back up. Okay, thank Jesus. Okay. So Landon will be with us shortly. You know, it's weird. I've done this shit for a long time. I've done shows by myself. I've done very long shows. I've done very short shows. You are never prepared to be the only one on screen at any time when you've done this with people for so long. And I've always thought that, like, me doing the show solo, I always hate it because I hate the sound of my voice. And I'm sure that, you know, that's been discussed on the air. I absolutely hate the sound of my own voice. When I used to have to do solo shows or shows like that, it was really rough for me. So I always liked having something to cover. This show, as you guys know, is not a planned show for the most part. Sometimes we have an idea in mind, and sometimes we don't. And this week was one where we didn't. We just were going to get on and play it by ear. I like to point out, by the way, in case anyone's wondering what I'm drinking, this is Jack Daniel's Southern Peach. The Down-Home Punch, in my opinion, was better. I had that a couple weeks ago on the program. In my opinion, better drink. Goes well. And of course, my classic Sweet Jane cigarillo. That's what I'm smoking on this week. That's something that's funny that myself and Landon talk about. It is crazy to us how many people are cigar people, and we didn't know about it. Whew. We myself and Landon are both cigar people, and we never knew that each other were cigar people. And then, we start talking about it, and then there's like other people that are cigar people, which is just fantastic to us. I'll do something classic here. Well, Landon send me another message. Let's see here. I'll do something classic. What I'll do is I will go right into I used to do news a lot, so I'll do a news story for you guys, and when Landon gets back we can talk about this. Hopefully Landon gets back here in an orderly, timely fashion. We all know the fast food chain Subway. Subway has fallen in sales over the last several years. We know they had their whole big scandal with the Jared from Subway. A lot of things going on with Subway. Subway is about to change. Subway is getting a whole lot fresher, they say. The sandwich chain announced Tuesday that it's revamping its menu and incorporating important digital upgrades in its restaurants starting next week. To prepare, quote, the biggest changes in the brand's history, which will take effect July 13th. Subway restaurants will be closed on July 12th, according to the announcement. Subway defends its tuna footlong sandwich. It claims the DNA test is not reliable. Starting next Tuesday, I guess that's the part I'm not supposed to read. Jesus, I'm like Joe Biden over here. Landon, if you're in here just like chilling, please, Jesus, join up. I'm really struggling. Starting next Tuesday, Subway fans will see more than 20 menu updates, which include 11 new and improved ingredients, 6 all-new or returning sandwiches, and 4 revamped signature sandwiches, the announcement said. Some of these items include 2 new kinds of bread, artisan Italian and hearty multigrain. They're also including hickory smoked bacon, smashed avocado, and fresh mozzarella. They also have a new MVP Parmesan vinaigrette. Subway will also be releasing new sandwiches such as the Turkey Cali Fresh Sub. However, Subway was also sure to mention that it has not changed or upgraded its tuna, despite the recent lawsuit and DNA tests that allegedly found that there was no tuna DNA present in the menu. As per Fox Business reported in June. The chain backed its tuna recipe at the time and is still defending it today, saying that the company sources... there he is.
Woo! Oh, man, we're still live? Oh.
We're still live. Oh, you don't even realize how what a struggle. I had said, this is already the worst show we've ever done. I had said when you got kicked off.
You got to understand, too, is you probably were not actually broadcasting anything during that, because if the show's hosted through me and I lost all my internet, it couldn't have went out.
Well, that's what I said. But then I thought about it, and I remember, like, back in the day, Eddie used to, like, close out of the program. Like, he would get it started. He'd close out of everything, turn his shit off, come back later, an hour later when the show was done, and turn it all off.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if I was or wasn't, and I didn't check, but I had said, like... I had talked about my drink. I had talked about my cigar. I had talked about, how there are storms.
Over. We can just start over.
Yeah,
in true Landon and Dillan show fashion, it has to start off as a disaster.
Fucking It's always a disaster every
And
fucking time.
I was like, well, before we started the show, I was like, hey, man, I got a pretty
We got
nasty
storms,
storm
yeah.
outside. I don't know how this is going to go. And you said that it was storming up by you too. So I was like, well, fuck it. We'll go as long as we can and then we'll shut it down, whatever. And sure as shit, as soon as we went, everything went out, dude. And then it was only out for a second and it came right back. But, the damn internet takes so long to reset itself. Stupid, but yeah. So sorry about that.
No worries. I was talking so long, my goddamn cigar went out. I'm pissed.
So what? You've already what cigar are you having? Which one? Sweet Jane?
This is the last Sweet Jane, yes.
I have a Herrera Esteli, the blue label. I don't know. Doesn't say anything else, but
which I don't know. I might smoke a couple. Because I still have the Romeo and Julieta, and I still have a pack of the Cuba Cuba.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I love a Cuba Cuba. I've been smoking those too much, so I had to change it up.
But what I was talking about was Subway. You being in the food industry.
Okay.
Maybe you can give some insights here. Subway is completely revamping their company.
They should have done that a long time ago, but okay. What are they doing?
Richard Money wants to get an update on Blackjack Army. Thank you.
Okay. Should we do that now?
Mm-hmm.
Richard Money. Okay. Hey, Richard Money. Update on Blackjack Army. See, these people are ruthless in the Army, man, and those that follow the Army. So, we did one interview with Michael Morgenstern, and we still have lingerers that follow our show, and I appreciate them. But update with Blackjack Army. I mean, I don't really know. Still doing the same kind of thing. Live streaming. As far as I'm aware, he closed off the Discord link to a lot of new people this past week. Who knows? You know how that thing goes. Sometimes it comes back. Whatever. I don't know. It's not my gig, really. I just kind of enjoy, playing blackjack.
I think what Richard's getting at is that we should have that fellow back on.
I don't know, dude. Like, I've gotten so. I mean, I don't have a problem having him back on, but dude, that show got a lot of hate, man. There's a lot of people that hate.
Did it get a lot of hate?
There's a lot of people that hate that guy.
See, this is where you deal with all that shit, and I'm oblivious to it. Mm-hmm. I have no fucking idea anything that happens on that end of it. Yeah,
there's a lot of people that. Here's the thing. So there's another company that teaches you how to count blackjack cards, and they're called Blackjack Apprenticeship. They charge like $5,000 to teach you how to count cards. So what they do is, because we'll teach you how to do it for free. For free, yeah. If you really want to know, you can get in there and figure it out. And we'll teach you teach you it free. So what happens is they lose a lot of their clientele who, you know what I mean? And they're a company where they're trying to make $5,000 off people, $2,000 for a phone call with them. I mean, it's ridiculous. So they have a lot of money where they can put out a bunch of hate stuff, a bunch of, get all these people on their side to put out shit. At the end of the day, the people will be like, well, Michael Morgenstern makes money off selling stuff. Okay. He sells a deck of cards, a little book that has the basics of how to count cards, and he doesn't even sell t-shirts. Hell, I'm the one that created the t-shirt thing.
I think he had stickers when we were on.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, what's he done? Sell $500 stickers, people? You know?
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's dude, anybody can start a website and sell anything if you want. Who gives a shit? I'm the one that created the website for the t-shirts that you go on there, and I did it through Teespring at cost. I make zero off any of it. I don't want money off it. I just want everybody to have a shirt if you think want it's
cool, yeah. Yeah, I think that was a good show. We had fun doing that show. We haven't done. That's the thing is we haven't done too many shows like that. I mean, we've had some great. I feel like the shows where we do interviews are so different than the rest of the shows that we do. Because when we did the Blair Witch, it was still fun.
You were bored with it.
No, I wasn't bored with the Blair Witch. You think I was bored with the Blair Witch?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, we did the Blair Witch. We interviewed Rick. I mean, the interviews are always different because the interviews, it seems to me like, are just way more serious, and we joke less and have fun less with the interviews.
Yeah, because it's almost like you have some sort of a structure that you need to stay with.
But the thing is I almost wish, and this is me talking out loud like a crazy person on air, I wish that we were still doing that fun shit, like with interviews. Because imagine you come on to a shit like when we had Jay on, my buddy Jay. That was the funnest. I met Michael a couple years ago in Las Vegas. Well, that's good to know. Richard,
sorry, I'm sending links to Be Live. We'll see if anybody jumps in.
Yeah.
You met Michael a couple years ago. That's awesome, dude. Yeah. Look. At the end of the day, with Mike, he's been nothing but awesome to me. Great with me. I have no bad things I can say about him. He's done great shit. I mean, he's raised a ton of money for like animal shelters and stuff through the things that he does. So sure. Does he make a little money off his website? I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
Whatever. Does he have an affiliate link with these online casinos that he's playing on? Sure he does. Anybody who plays has. I have one for the casino I'd play on. You know what I mean? Of course. If people are going to watch you, you might as well let them sign up under your link where you get a little money back if you lose.
Let me guess.
Cares? He's a businessman.
If that message was Eddie Hill, it's Eddie saying that he's working. If it's Rick,
let me open it up.
If it's Rick, he's asking, "What is this?"
Cheryl said, "Okay." It was Cheryl.
oh man, great.
All right, so we'll have Cheryl here in just a minute. I sent it to Jerry, Eddie, Rick, and Cheryl.
Jerry joins. Oh God, I fucking love having Jerry. The last time we had Jerry on. This is so funny because, like, that's the thing is Jerry. He's an exception. He's an interview where I just bust balls the whole time. It takes me back to the roots of when, like, I first started and I was just a fucking comedian. Right. You know, like all these people are talking about aliens and ghosts, and I'm just in the background, you know,
talking shit, making fun of them,
making dick jokes, you know. I would never make fun of them on air. On air.
Dude, you got to admit, the only one you really wanted to make fun of was the lady that was screwing Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus fuck lady. And that's what
I need to edit that down. I need to get like that clip because,
you know,
I've had so many people like put in comments or message me about like, what are you talking about? The lady who screwed Jesus.
Like I said, I give that lady credit. And every time we do this whole fucking bit, we do it on every episode. We talk about this lady, but
we just need to have her on.
We do, because I have to give her credit. For as much as I bust this lady's fucking balls, she answered every comment. And after
that's intense,
like,
dude.
And those comments were brutal. I held restraint. And I think that, like, if I did do the interview with her and I explained to her, listen, spirituality isn't my thing. You know, it's your thing. It's not my thing. Some people like pizza. Some people like hamburgers, you know, it's just how it is. I think if I explained that to this lady, she would understand, and then I could do the interview. The whole point of the whole thing was like we were doing the interview like all this shit was fact. That was my problem, but I give the lady all the credit in the world.
Give me your private number. I'll let you know. Thank you very much. Minimum. I know Michael, 16 years. You'll let me know what? I'm not really sure. The number, by the way, is in the description there. I actually think I can put it on screen. Yeah, here we go. This is the phone number if you want to call in live to anybody out there watching. Yeah. If you want to call live, I do have it open. Well, almost have it open. And we can certainly do that if that's what you want to do.
But yeah, I would reach out. I wouldn't reach out. I would allow you to reach out to that lady if you want to interview her.
Here's the thing. So, like, as I think about it, I'm like, is it going to be constructive? Is it going to be a constructive conversation? Because at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be because I just think she's fucking psychotic.
But here's the thing is I come at it a different way. I feel like we can't do it just because we've busted this lady's balls so much on our program. We would look like fucking hypocrites.
No, the thing is I would want to be that person that's like, no, I'll bring you on and I'll say it to your face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which that comes from me being in like at that time, I try to keep that show and this show as separate as possible.
Right.
With the exception of like the personal friendship that I have with Rick Warren, the personal friendship that I have with Eddie, those things I'm okay with bringing on this show. I'm okay with talking about the stories because first off, they were talked about on that show.
Yeah.
I never let that lady have it on air because
You didn't.
it wasn't that type of show.
I did though in the comments.
This show is that type of show. And I don't think it would be constructive because it would be me playing host, it would be you playing asshole, and it would be her playing whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's almost like we're setting her up, and I don't want to.
And I don't like that.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, we don't want to do that. But at the end of the day, I think I just need to pull that clip, and then we can deconstruct what she said.
Well, here's
to give her the fair benefit of the doubt.
If we're really going to do that, we're going to give her the fair benefit of the doubt. You have to pull the Dr. Oz clip. You can't pull a clip that I was a part of.
Why?
Because I feel like that's the same deal. Like she's going into the lion's den. I feel like if you pull the Dr. Oz clip and it's something that I wasn't at all affiliated with, and she says the same shit, that's where it's like, okay, this is now public and anybody can... you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like an attack. Believe it or not, I don't want this lady to feel attacked.
Right.
I never liked that kind of broadcasting. I never.
Dylan, you got your phone with you. Call that number and see if it works because it says it works on my end.
Am I calling or texting?
No, just call it.
Okay.
Because I'll know if it rings. I don't have to answer it.
Okay.
Because it says it's active on my end and it should be. Now, obviously, this is not my personal phone number,
yes,
but this is my Skype phone number. It does come to my phone, so.
It says your call can't be connected. Please check the number and dial again.
Jesus Christ. I guess it's because we haven't actually
used it in so long that
right
because we've been doing real shows, we've been playing broadcaster,
and that's the thing. It's like when I'm on the road, I can't use this. Oh yeah, so it's wanting me to pay the $6 for the phone number that I. Already. Here's what happened. So I went and opened my first store in Missouri with this company I'm at now, and somebody stole my money. Like hacked my credit card or whatever, and they jacked all my money out of my account while I was gone. So I had to get a new. And they jacked all my money out of my account while I was gone. So I had to get a new debit card, and so I'm still like going through this process of like finding everything that I paid
you
for.
Have to, repurchase.
Right, it's so stupid.
Well, we apologize, Richard, that the number
I'm paying for it right now. It'll come right back up.
We'll get it. Hopefully Cheryl gets in here soon. But yeah, so what I was saying originally was we've done these interviews, and our interviews are always so much more serious. It's always more soft spoken. And truthfully, for as shitty as our program is, it's come a long way from when we did our first couple episodes, and I was doing Macho Man Randy Savage impressions to pass time.
Right. Okay, guys, the phone number's good. If you want to test it,
you want me to test it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, the Randy Savage impressions were great. So,
classic bit. We might bring it back. Right. Hey, speaking of classic bits, where is Bob Kessler?
Dude, he was in jail last time. That fool's probably still there.
Same thing.
It might take a minute.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I assume it'll just take a second.
Yeah, because it says it's good on my side.
Yeah, the last time we talked to Bob Kessler was running from the law.
Yeah.
Maybe the law caught up to Bob.
Yeah, poor old Bob Kessler.
This is Bob Kessler. Oh, this last lady. I met this nice lady. I showed her my candy cane.
Still one of the greatest clips ever from our show. Had to come from Bob Kessler.
We even which one are you talking about?
Any of them, dude. They're all great.
Because my favorite was the Back to the Future one. He just stole the plot to Back to the Future, and that was his call-in. We really are two fucking assholes who have nothing better to do with our lives. But now watch, Cheryl will get in here. It's a completely different show. We're going to be two completely different animals.
No, I won't be. I know I've known Cheryl too long. I'm not hesitant with Cheryl. I am excited if she jumps on here though, because I know that you've wanted to talk to her. I don't want this to necessarily turn into, interview these people type things. Sure, we can ask questions or whatever, but she kind of deserves her own show if we end up doing that.
Yeah, of course. Which I agree 100%. I want to definitely have her on a full kind of interview. By the way, I'd like to point out one of the few shows I've ever done this. My mic is just open, so I have not shut off my mic. So you people are hearing everything, and that's just how it's going to be for this episode.
Dude, we can't tell.
You can't tell?
Your mic is great from like a distance, where you don't hear the distant sounds.
Well, I know that they can probably hear the air conditioner. You might not be able to, but I bet you they can. And they can probably hear the lighter, but yeah, other than that, I don't think they're hearing much.
Yeah.
That's why I used to, when I used to do shit, I used to have my microphone like right up here, but I never did the radio voice. But I like it better back here because it's fucking. I talk with my hands; it's out of my way. Like when I did, we had just started the political show. I used to lean back in my chair and I'd be like this.
Yeah,
this is how I would sit because it was a more relaxed show. It was relaxed, and every once in a while I will do that. But I quit doing that after I started dozing off on air.
I was going to change my mic setup. I don't know if you can see this. I got my boom pole here. So I'm setting up still working on my studio for YouTube videos and stuff. And I got my boom mic playing from here. So when I'm doing those videos, I can have it here where you can't see it. Mm-hmm. It's still
still right there
in my face. So I thought about trying to hook this up and maybe use this as my mic so I don't have this in front of my face.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the thing.
I'm still play with it.
We we both have pretty decent equipment for what we do.
Oh yeah.
You're definitely more advanced than I am.
My Zoom meetings, dude, I always get compliments when I'm on my Zoom meetings for work and stuff. They're like, "Wow, you got it set up."
When I used to do projects when I was in school and whatnot, I used to get, people, the sound quality was so good at, because I did a couple of things for the school. There was one thing, and we'll play this on air at some point.
All right.
I created a motivational speech.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
I swear to the God you don't believe in.
So I did a motivational speech.
I want to hear it. And this is recorded?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Now the question is, do I want to make you find it or do I just want to send it to you?
Hold on. What number did we put in?
The 237.
Yes, 237. Okay. Okay. Apparently I'm not seeing the comments from Facebook are not coming in on our side.
Oh, are there comments on Facebook?
Yeah. Because Cheryl's in here commenting.
Oh, sorry, guys. No, fucking Jesus.
John's in here commenting. Yeah, like, what the hell, man?
So this is like an active show.
Yeah, apparently there's something that's jacked up with when...
Okay.
Here, I say, dude, let's just restart the show, because we screwed up that beginning with the damn power going out. And then hopefully that fixes... my chat, because I want to be able to put, Facebook's our most popular one, so I want to be able to put people's comments on the screen.
Yeah. So here's what we'll do, everyone. We're gonna back out real quick. Stick with us, please, Cheryl. If you have the link and you're able, when we come back on, we'd like for you to join.
Yeah, join in, talk to us,
and yeah, we'll start over. So please stick with us, everyone who is. We appreciate you so much. Go ahead, Landon, take it away.
All right, that's it. I'm ending it. We'll be right back. Give us less than 5 minutes.